When you're at school, certainly when I was at school, the teachers would tell you, you're good at that, you're good at that, you're not good at that. And that's what Carol Dweck would call a fixed mindset, that we're either good at something or we're not. We're put into a box, we're good at mathematics, we're good at science, we're not good at languages, we're not good at sport, whatever that is. And if we are lucky to be labelled as good at something, then we're encouraged, we'll be more motivated, we'll read, we'll learn, we'll probably enjoy it more, and we'll live up to that label that we're assigned that we're good at this particular thing. If we're not, we'll be discouraged, probably put off from pursuing it. And in a way, it gives us permission to be a bit lazy because there's no point. I'm not good at that. There's no point in trying. Now, if we take that fixed mindset with us, as most of us have done, into adulthood, into work, into the entrepreneurship space, it's very limiting because I'm either entrepreneurial or I'm not. I'm good at sales or I'm not. I'm a good coach or I'm not. I'm good at writing or I'm not good at writing. Now, of course, there are certain things and there are all sorts of concepts that can be very helpful in terms of your zone of genius, your flow, your ikigai, your purpose. So I'm not saying you have to be good at everything. But the growth mindset, the other side of the coin that Carol Dweck talks about, the growth mindset rather than the fixed mindset, is so much more powerful. I always talk about growth coming when you take that step out of your comfort zone. So there's an element of that as well. Sitting in my comfort zone saying, I'm just not good at this, there's no point in me trying, that's me. You know, I'm a procrastinator, I'm not good at time management, I'm not good at putting myself out there. That's an excuse, really. And even if it's rooted in some truth at some point, we get to choose now if that so-called truth is a belief that's serving us or not. And in most cases, it probably isn't. If I need to be showing up as a business owner, if I want to be making a difference, making an impact, I need to be putting myself out there. So it's not very helpful if I think I'm just not good at that, because inevitably I'll hold myself back. The growth mindset says, I'm not good at this yet. I don't feel comfortable with this yet, but I can learn, I can practice, I can partner with someone who can help me. I've done that in the past for very specific things, like showing up on video, as a couple of people are painfully aware in my community. Years ago when I first did my videos, they were horrendous. And by no means am I saying I'm the ultimate pro now, but a few little sessions with a former actress actually who worked on body language and looking into the camera really helped me back at that time to show up more confidently than I had done otherwise. And I could have just said, no, these are ridiculous, I'm embarrassed, I'm just not good at this. And yet I realised this is a really important medium for me to master to communicate my message. And I've also learned to let go. It doesn't have to be perfect with lighting. And if I say an or an R here and there, that's okay. It's about me connecting with you and you hearing my message. So where in your life, where in your business career right now do you have a fixed mindset? Where could you benefit from having that growth mindset? Where could you benefit from adding the word yet at the end of that story that you're telling yourself? I'm not good at this yet. I'm not comfortable yet. I don't know how yet, but I will find out, but I will learn, but I will find people to help me. So that's my call to action for you this week. Have a think about, where do you have that very limiting fixed mindset? Where would you like to have the more productive, constructive growth mindset? And we're, of course, delving into this deeper over on the podcast today. So go over to reimaginingsuccesspodcast.com to find the latest episode on growth mindset.